Hey YouTube, what's happening? It's Richard, founder of STRU and professional real estate developer. And today's video is going to be a quick little tip. I sent this actually out to my email list. If you haven't joined, please do. I send an email out every single day to over 10,000 host entrepreneurs just like you, except you're not on there and I don't know why. So in any event, here's the video of what I sent not too long ago. I got a ton of responses about it. And basically the question that people have about the way that I run my business is, how do you accomplish so much? I don't have enough time in the day. I don't know what to do. I can't find good help. I can't do, there's all these reasons and they're all valid. I mean, we could call them excuses, but that has some derogatory implications. And I'm not trying to be insulting. I'm just trying to say, let's rise above. Let's clear our thinking and let's create systems that actually work. And so the very first thing, if you've attended my STRU Live, is I delegate every single thing I possibly can. Said differently, if there's anybody in my circle of influence, on my team, in my employment, anybody that I could hire to do a task, then the rule is I do that. And by doing that, that allows me to actually free up my time to focus on the things that I am uniquely qualified to do, like stand before you and film this YouTube video. I can't outsource this. I have to actually be here. So the way that I have time to do my short-term rental university YouTube channel and also have Edge Camp Sporting Club development and run half a dozen boutique hotels and Airbnbs and so on and so forth is by outsourcing absolutely every single thing that somebody else on the planet can do. And that allows me to focus my time and energy on the things that are unique to me, that I'm the only person who can do, and that helps me grow really quickly. So then the next objection that came back via this email chain was, yeah, but I can't find anybody good, or where do you find good help, or how do I get a good cleaner, or they don't clean as well as I do. And these are some of the objections that we're actually going to cover in the short-term rental university cohort-based class. If you join the email and the wait list, you'll be notified about that. But we're going through all of this stuff to break through all of the different self-limiting beliefs and the barriers that are holding you back and potentially causing you to miss what could be one of the single best investment opportunities in yourself and in your future and in the future life that you want to live, designing your life. We have to overcome all of these hurdles. So, okay, well, I have challenges finding good people too, but we train them, we empower them. We have a culture in our environment that grows individuals. We're concerned about their wealth and well-being. And Erica, my partner, actually does a tremendous job with that in terms of emotional intelligence. I think she's actually going to teach a module about that as well. But nonetheless, here's the basic thing. All people are good, all people are qualified. If they're not good and they're not qualified, then they're not good people and you have to move past them. But you have to give everybody else a chance. You have to invest in them, you have to train them, you have to teach them, you have to empower them, you have to trust them. And that's the single biggest challenge in delegating. You don't trust them. And guess what? If you don't trust them and you don't empower them, then they're not going to do good work. They're going to do the work that you've assigned, and that's it. And so what I said in the email is the following. Instead of assigning or delegating a task, assign or delegate a goal. So it's just more thoughtful in the way that you present it. So a basic idea would be, or a basic example would be, I want you, cleaning lady, to go clean the house. Now, cleaning the house for that cleaning person has an interpretation. This is what I do when I clean a house. I make the bed, I do the laundry, I use Windex, whatever it is. And so they may exit that house thinking that they cleaned the house. They satisfied your task, they satisfied your request, checked the box, the house is clean. But if what you really mean to say is something like, hey, I want to make sure that the house is spotless and every single thing is put together, all the beds are perfect and the kitchen is empty and everything is clean. I want somebody to walk into my Airbnb property and feel like they're the first guest ever. I don't want any signs or any trace of anybody else ever there. That's a very different goal that you just assigned. Now that same person who was assigned to clean has a different lens, your lens, that they're looking through this cleaning function and saying, oh, well, if I leave the trash there, if I leave the old flowers there, if I leave, lint in the dryer, then that might mean that somebody knows there was other guests before me. But if I take all of that out and I leave the home like nobody's ever been there, it's a brand new custom home, you're the first guest staying here, all of a sudden, almost all cleaning people will view the opportunity with a different lens, a different system of belief, and will go through and do things that they wouldn't normally do when, say, cleaning the house. So, in a nutshell, I want you to try and delegate more. I want you to break those self-limiting beliefs of like, I don't trust somebody, I'm the best person to clean, nobody cleans like me, nobody else can do this. You have to let that go, because otherwise you are the bottleneck. The reason that you're not growing faster is you. Now I'm pointing at you, but go look at yourself in the mirror, because you're the bottleneck. In almost all businesses, the entrepreneur is the bottleneck. And there's a million excuses. I don't have funding, I don't have good people, I can't hire, I don't have time. Like, all these are excuses. The bottleneck is you. So if you really want to grow, learn to trust, learn to delegate, create, instead of assigning tasks, create goal-based assignments, and see how that works. I would love to hear your comments below, so please go ahead and comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and get on my email list, yo. Like, why wouldn't you?